Hello, hi. I'm Yogesh Palimetkar, and today's date is 13 September 2021, and today's video topic is explain the there are the or explain the queries which are in a SQL. Now, first of all, the query means the find out the our find out the our we requirement of that the data in the data tables. So that's why the queries are reachable. Now, first of all, the query was created by the tables. In the we created some schema in the workbench. In that the schema there are the table. We also create a table, and in that the table we are give the some data types, some columns that called as a field name. One is a employment ID, name, salary, and this is present in that the table. Now, the first of all, the first query of that the given database which are is in that the first query is display the first name and last name by using the alias name of the first name and last name. In that the question, our column name, first name and last name, which are changes by using the user requirement. Now, the second one is the write a query to get the unique department ID from the employment table. In that there are the various employment which are present in that the company, but this the company there are some employee has the same ID. So at that the condition we are get the do not print the duplicate uh, employment ID in that the console. Now the third question is write a query to get the details of the all the employees according to the first name in the descending order. In that the descending order of the first name of the employee and seen the all the data which are present in that the employee. Now second one is write a query to get the employee ID, name, first name, last name, salary in that the ascending order of the salary. So in that all the employee data which are present in the ascending of the salary which are present. Now second query is the write a query to get the maximum and minimum salary from the employment data. In that the question we are also find out the maximum and minimum salary which are present in that the employment table by using the so select max salary, min salary from employment or employee. At that the condition we call at that the condition we are also find out the maximum salary and minimum salary. Now second is the write a query to get the average salary and number of employees in the employment table. At that the condition the select average salary from the employees. At that the condition we get the average salary for the all the employment which are present in that the employee table. Second query is write a query to get the number of employees working with the company. At that the condition we create select count star in bracket star from employee. We get the total employee which are present in that the company. Now second is write a query to get the number of designation available in the employee table. At that the condition we are find out the which are the posts which are present in that the company by using the select the jobs ID from unique distinct jobs ID from the employee table. At that the condition we are get the designation of the employee. Now second is write a query to get the all first name from the employee table which are in uppercase. At that condition we changes the column of the first name. At that condition we use the uppercase by using the select upper first name from employee, at that the condition we also the first name is a uppercase. Now second is a write a query to the get first three characters of the first name of the employee. At that the condition we get the first three character of the by using select first name from employee where first name like in comma inverted comma dash 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 percent. At that the condition we get the third character of the first name all the employee. So these are the queries like as the basic queries. Now the some advanced queries which are presenting by using the some restriction and the sorting in that the so the first query is write a query to display the name, first name and last name and salary for all employees whose salary is not in the range of 10,000 to 15,000. In that the query they select first name last name from the employee where salary not between 10,000 and 15,000. At that condition we get the all the data below the salary below the 10,000 and salary below the 15,000 which are get. Second query is write a query to display the name like as a first name last name and department ID for all employees in departments 30 and 100 in ascending order. At that the condition there are the department IDs as a 30 and 100. So select first name last name department ID from employee where the department ID in 30 comma 100 bracket complete semicolon. At that the condition we get the all the 30s and 100 department ID employee which are getting. Now second query is write a query to get the to display first name last name and salary for all employees whose salary is not range between 10,000 to 15,000 are in department 30 or 100. At that the condition select first name last name employment ID salary from the employee where salary is not between the 10,000 and 15,000 and in the department ID in 30 comma 100 bracket semicolon. At that the condition we get that the problem. Now second is a write a query to display the first name last name and hire data for all the employees who are hired in 97. At that the condition select first name last name hire date from employees where hire date in 1987 in the same in the so semicolon that 5 we are also fetched the data. Second is a write a query to display the first name of employee whose have both B and C in their first name. At that the condition select first name from employee where first name like inverted comma in mod of B mod comma complete and first name like mod of in a comma mod of C. At that the condition we are also taken the fetch the B and C variables or characters which are present in that the condition. So this is all about the restrictions query. Now second is the aggregate functions query. At that the condition list the number of jobs available. At that the condition we use the count. Now the second query is the total salaries payable from them. At that the condition select sum into bracket salaries for the employees. At that the condition there are the total sum of the employees. Second is a minimum salary. At that the condition we call the minimum function. Second is a maximum salary. At that the condition we call the max salary from employees. At that the condition we get the max salary. So this is the in that the function aggregation. At that the condition we call the function to fetch the data in the database. So that's why this is the user in a Java. Now second is a subquery. In that the subquery there are the multiple tables which are present in that the schema. At that the condition we use the subquery and fetch the data from the database. So that's why this is the all about the queries which are present in the SQL. So that's why.